live fix and repair. We're a little bit under pressure today, unexpectedly. We have to be someplace in about an hour. I have to run out. Quick errand. I have to run around the corner. So I'm not sure if I'm going to leave you guys live or I'm just going to end it. So we're going to try and take this as far as we can go. Why can't we connect? Yeah, so, hey Google.
Hang on while I get connected to Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh, we lost Wi-Fi. Google, are you connected to the Wi-Fi? Hey Google, what's the temperature?
Currently in Greenlawn, it's 19 degrees.
That's right, boys and girls, it is 19 degrees. So I'm just letting the heat kick up a little bit. Gonna let the camera charge a little bit, let the phone charge, and then we'll drag this thing outside and get our next victim in. Title is pretty much self-explanatory. It is Belt Day. Yes, I did just drop a video. I am the worst YouTuber whatsoever. I really don't care. So feel free to check that out at your earliest convenience. It kind of tees off some of the things I've been saying. Practice what you preach. What do I know? All right. So yeah, let's go out and let's go grab this victim. Whew, it is 2 days post snowstorm. You gotta move quick. Can't let the heat out. What little heat we generate. So that's what happens when it snows. Now, one of these machines is ours. It may look familiar to you, or it may not. It is YouTube's first predator swapped single coil. We're seen here on the Pat Daisy Farms YouTube channel. I don't know if anybody copied me, but here's one. And even though it's functioning as it should, it still needs a few improvements, like the kill switch. I should strap this down, but the little let's see. This, if I'm gonna bust myself, drive on down. Friction grab me out. This thing runs. I already have the belt cover popped off, so that's half the battle. Because this was a mobile repair that, you can't use the word gone wrong, but it just didn't work out. We tried, but the customer knew ahead of time. A really cool fun fact here, I like these a lot. I'm gonna do some research and post the part numbers. I like the new improved belt designs from MTD. They actually have a metal bracket built in. Prior to that, the belt would just wear through the belt cover. Really, really cool. I wonder if this is one piece or two piece, because technically, if you don't care about looks, you could just order this bracket and then screw it in. Or try and make your own and then just screw it in, and then you'll have belt holes, but try and seal it up. Because remember, if there's openings, that's where snow and whatnot can get inside, melt, and cause drive and snowblower performance issues. So we'll just see how much this is worth to just, you know, do it the factory way. MTD parts are really relatively competitively priced. Compared to some other brands, it's worth fixing your machine. Sometimes. All right, we gotta go real quick. We don't wanna let any of the heat out. So I gotta do the belt cover, you guys, and the machine. Great. Alrighty, so customer has some issues with blowing some snow. Long story short, he smoked the auger belt, and what he failed to do or even realize is that there was a really big stick wedged in between the impeller and the housing right at the top. So what I did is I pulled the side belt cover off, grabbed a pair of pliers and yanked it out, put everything back together, put his auger belt on max adjustment via the pulley on the side. It worked. We verified the repair before we left, and he basically says, let me finish my driveway and I will drop off the machine. Now, stupid me, I have my single stage ready in the back of the truck because we had to go do somebody else. And I should have just literally taken out the single stage, blew out his driveway with it, and then grab his machine and go. No, not me, not idiot me. Fixed it, blow your brains out with the snow, and drop it off when you're done. Literally got home, undressed, and he says, hey man, the belt popped off or something. He heard like a loud pop and he shut the machine down. So I'm like, did he hear a loud pop because the carb or something? So I'm like, all right, bro, let me just go back there. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm just gonna blow out his driveway and take the machine. I got there, popped the belt cover off, put the belt back on. He blew out his driveway. I did the other half, and we were out in the middle. Now, he had this 2-stage snowblower. I was running a single stage. I was running circles at him. That's just the type of snowfall we had. What's up, Casey? How are you? Yeah, you know, let me just lock in the iPad so I can see some of what you guys are saying, and we'll go from there. So yeah, here we are with some belts. Whoops. What's up, Casey? How are you? So my ramps are good. They're fantastic. It's just I need to. I feel like they're idiot-proof. They can't slide nowhere. I just need to strap them down. I don't have that type of time. Yeah, sure. Stop crying. At least I tell the truth, Mr. Andrews. Anyway, let's log into today's victim. Let's take a quick look at the belt that was smoked. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna do both belts just because, and it didn't take long. You could see that right there is part of the belt. Your belts are not supposed to look like that. So he smoked this thing. This thing got nice and hot. So let's see if we could get this thing up in the air, perform snowblower yoga, and slide these belts in without splitting the machine. It's been a while. You know, the easiest way to do snowblower belts is split the machine. I try not to do that. Me, as a solo person, it's very, very difficult to get the machine to line up together again and slide it back in. So for me, the less you take apart, the the more you have to put back together. Slowly. Actually, no, hold on the camera. So I already have a video on doing belts on this machine. Not this one, but a different one. So I'm like, why make another video? Let's just go live. Let's just chill for a minute. Alright, so load over. Here. Hopefully no gas leaks out. And we're gonna pop off the belt cover. Like I said, we're a little bit pressed for time today, but I just wanted to get this started. I'm not sure if I will end the live because I have to run a quick errand, or leave you guys on hold and I'll be right back. We'll see. So, let's pop this belt cover off. Therefore, you pop this belt cover off. We're gonna try and access the belts this way. I have done it in the past, so let's just see what we got. This machine does have a power steering system in here, so it could be a little tricky or finicky, as if getting stuff in and out of the way, but I think we should literally be all right. There's my speed stuff. Let's get a 10mm socket on here, or 3/8, and we're gonna start zipping over. I have not seen this snowball in, I don't want to use the word, but God knows how many years. It's been years. If you want to go back into the YouTube channel, it's one of my best videos, one of my worst videos. It's how to fix a Cadet running snowblower that isn't running in less than 30 seconds. And it's a really poor video. Some people enjoyed it and fixed their machine using it. Some people had a really nice, some people had really bad things to say, to the point where I ended up buying another machine, a Troy belt, and doing a whole nother video as a follow-up. So let's see what we got. All right, this thing is freaking bone dry. Yeah, it's not in here for a service, but this is what we're looking at right here. Oh wait, I could turn. I keep forgetting I could turn you guys around. Yeah, so here we go. So look at this. This thing is bone dry. Bone dry, bone dry. This is our problem child. And what we're gonna try and do is, can we lift up the friction disc high enough to pass belts through? That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. And then we're gonna snake this. So clamp the auger handle, pry this up, and slide this puppy through. That is today's plan. So I got to turn you guys around, and we're doing that. We are doing that. Mr. Roger McDonald, how you doing? So, yeah, so if you want to talk about the video that I just uploaded, if you watched it, great. If you didn't watch it, even better. No, joking. Watch it whenever you want. I mean, that is not an aha video, like, aha, I got you. That is like, I told you so. You know, and that video was probed by someone reaching out to me and saying like, dude, sales suck. I'm like depressed and like, I don't know what to do. And my response to him was, can the rubber be changed on the friction discs? Yes. Yes, it can. So MTE doesn't advertise it. They try and sell you a whole new assembly for almost $200. You can change the friction disc. I will post it on the community page at some point today, Chase, for the part number to do the friction disc. I don't know it offhand, but we got it. So, popped off the belts, we got a loosey-goosey. Let's take the handle and clamp this, say what you want about MTD. I like this machine. I'm a fan. Drive control, auger control, clamp. So by clamping this, we're doing one thing and one thing only. We're removing the tension off the brake pad. So we could move this out. Next step, we got to, let's see. We're low on juice, we're low on juice. Okay. Next step, we got to remove this brass bolt right here. So, really simple. We'll get our Suffolk County speed wrenches and we will loosen the way. So, I'm in a hard rock and all. Oh, sorry to see it. So going back to that video, like I said, it's not aha, I'm better than you, blah blah blah. It's I told you so. And it's all about opportunities. It's all about opportunities. Shoot your shot. You never know if you're gonna miss if you don't take it. So that's the whole premise of that. Just shoot your shot. You literally have nothing to lose and all to gain. And as you guys can see in that video, we shoot our shot. All right, hold on. Let's unfocus this. Can we do that? Can we unfocus it? Yeah. So we basically shot our shot and we hit. Lucky. Nothing else. There is nothing else. It is either lucky, we are blessed, however you want to say it, we got it. There is nothing else that it can come down to. We are not in season for anything. And the people who purchase those items know that too, because we sold it to them in non-running condition because our water's disconnected. And the other guy, he just took it that there's no snow. I mean, listen, if they have a problem, they can come right back here. But I know, the way I set those machines up, they're not going to have a problem. And the only thing I double checked before I sold them is I made sure that the carb bolt nut was tight. You know what I mean? Like they go to put gas in it and it starts leaking because I didn't need the nut. I didn't tighten up the nut enough, so I'm just going to try and snake this belt through. Let's get you here. We're just going to do one belt at a time. There we go. One. This is the auger belt, and you can tell this thing has been smoked. Once a belt's been smoked, I mean, there's a few things you could do, but look at that. You know, this thing, it's a goner. Yeah. So it's cold here, and as you guys know, I'm getting on in years, right? So in preparation of this video compared to others, I walked inside and out a few times. As you guys know, I go hot to cold, I gotta pee. And a couple of lives I've been doing that, and it's painful to hold it in. So I made sure that there's nothing left. There is nothing left before we did this. TMI, but hey, listen. Transparency here, transparency. All right. Auger belt out. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing with the transmission belt. We're just chilling today, guys, we're just chilling. I can't listen to music because the missus is sick and she's sleeping. So we're just gonna go live. We're gonna entertain each other. We're gonna keep each other company. And we will take this belt off. Can we do that? Yep. Very simple. This has a tensioner, spring tensioner. So we will undo the spring tensioner, which will release the pulley. This pulley becomes loosey-goosey. Get it over the belt, and now we could pop off this belt. A lot of snow blower yoga. A lot of snow blower yoga. Remember, you can do snow blower yoga a bunch of times, or we could split the machine in half, and then for me personally, struggle to line it back in. And we're not gonna line it back in. So let's see. Yes, it's been a while, so I'm a little rusty myself. Yeah, we're going back. See? Did he break some? No, that's gears. I thought that was something that was big. Now let's put this back in there. Or can we just undo, pulley? There we go. We're loose. I'm just gonna work this belt out. Yep. You go out. And then you go out. That's it. And we're just gonna yank this baby till it comes out. Obviously, when we put it back in, you gotta go nice and slow and take our time. Second belt out. The machine is still together. Funny, on that video that I told you guys, this week, a dude wrote me a message and said that it is the worst video out there and everything I'm doing is wrong. Now here's the thing, is there a right way and a wrong way to do things? Absolutely. The caveat is it the wrong way if the end goal is achieved? Snowblower needs new belts, you put on new belts. Is the wrong way the right way because the belts are on the machine? Riddle me that. Riddle me that. Just saying. All right, so let's get our belts out. Let's see if the missus ordered the right belts. Now, don't fret. On camera, one of these belts is cogged, and these belts that come off are smooth. We prefer cogged belts. We prefer two types of belts. We prefer cogged and Kevlar. Cogged belts, we're just matching these up. I know for sure the auger belt is cogged, but I'm just matching. See, now this might seem like a little too loose or tight, but remember, this belt was smoked and stretched, and this one is not. So cogged and Kevlar are our two favorite style of belts, especially when it comes to belts. Now, why is there a difference between why? So think about it. Kevlar, same stuff on body armor in your belts. So you're asking for increased durability and strength, especially on your auger belt. Talk about stress. Out of all the movable parts on the machine, auger belt takes a freaking beating, and it's a lot. So for me, I'd rather spend a few dollars more, and we will get a quality part. Did she get the right belt? Did she get the right belt? What do you think? I think this is a little tight, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank God the friction disc relies on engagement instead of belt tightness. There will be no damage done to this machine. So can we snake it Yep, let's get a screwdriver. We're gonna do some prying. Re-snake in this belt and pull it through and have a good day. Let's do that. I think you guys should have enough boots, enough space, and we'll jump right in. Thank God for good cameras. A good camera cover. Nope, the other way. Yep, we're in the other. Camera down. Clip you in. Clip you in. So, what we're going to do is try and slide this belt past the friction plate. Now remember, this moves. It's supposed to move. There's supposed to be play. So we're going to use that to our benefit to make sure we can get this belt through. Again, without splitting the machine, because according to the other guy on the internet, that's the wrong way. Oh well. So let's pry. Let's stick it in there. Let's see. Remember, no specialty tools just yet. You know what? Let's pry on the other end, so that's not in the way. Come on. This is going to make me get on the other side. It's going to make me get on the other side. All right, you go there. On my way. Let's get you in here in the prying position. And is this enough space, or do I have to get a pry bar actually and wedge it in there? What we're doing is creating space just enough to get this belt to slide in without taking the machine apart. Let's get the big boy in here. Let's get all the leverage we need. All the space that we need. Could be overkill, but, or maybe I'm just compensating for something. Oh, no. You guys be the judge of that. Oh, come on. I need a third leg. I need a third hand. Can you guys hold this for me? Can you guys hold this for me? Okay. I'm just gonna have to leave that there. And let's see. Use the backpack roller to hold it. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Husqvarna. And let's see if this is enough room to slide it up. Very good with the belt, you idiot. What did you do with the belt, you idiot? Belt is just in my hand. Where, if you were a snowblower dry belt that was just in my hand 30 seconds ago, where would you be? That I just put you down. Now, frown. Calm down. Okay, you're only on camera. There we go. OEM. Where'd you go? That's not the right belt. That is not the belt. This is a joke. This is a joke. I just had the belt in my hand. This is, oh, it's right here. See, I'm partially colorblind. It was on the black mat. Black belt on the black mat. So now let's see if we could slide this in. Get some help via a screwdriver. A little bit of assistance. And we're just going to wedge it in. That's all we got to do. A little bit, little hokey pokey. Come on. Okay. Get in. Get in your hole. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, we're in. And now we pushed it in. So this is good to go. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Husqvarna, for holding this. Now, snowblower yoga again. Mr. Husqvarna, thank you. Now, we are back in. So this is the drive. So we just need to get it on each side. So you will go to the right, and then this belt to the left, and then we'll just push it through. And we're in on the bottom. Okay. Snowblower yoga again. We're doing good. I got 20% battery, so I can plug you guys back in. And then we go to the distance shots. What up, Wayne? So I am the American version of Eliminator Performance, just more handsome and more reasonable. You know, we are, in America, we use Lucas Red and Tacky, and the Cadet version uses what the factory calls for, because they can't think on their own. I'm joking. Listen, a lot of you guys send me messages and stuff. Me and Jake are really good friends. I am just breaking chops. I cannot stress that more than enough. It's literally shop talk. Don't take it or turn it into anything else, please. Jake knows from the bottom of my heart that I am just joking with him. Sometimes it's hard to read in the comments what we write back to each other, but it's all just love. It's all just love. What's a good little shop banter? You know what I mean? You would know that. You know, don't you have a work wife or a work boyfriend? I got plenty of those. Right? I got, according to you guys, which I appreciate it, I got like a little bit over 10,000 or 11,000 work boyfriends and girlfriends or wives. So, yeah. I think that just, you know, me and Jake are open and transparent about it. That's all. So Wayne, the better half of Eliminator Performance, he would understand and he would get this, and a few of you other guys too, that are on here. I think I see Mick in here. Shop Talk with Brett was in here. You know, some of these guys that put out videos. KCB, one of my favorite content creators, right? He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but check us out on Instagram. And if you miss Jake, check out Jake on Instagram. Follow me on Pat Taste Performance, and you get to see all these other people in a different light. All right. I released a video on this snowblower in the infancy of my channel, and it did really, really well. I think it's one of my best videos, but I have a lot of good comments and a lot of hate comments. And I redid a video on it, and the guy wrote just this week saying that everything I did was wrong. And it's not the right way. So my thing is it really wrong if the machine is fixed, right? Is it really the wrong way to do it? If the end goal was achieved, it'd be the wrong way if if I didn't achieve the end result. Who cares if it took me longer? It's fixed. And that's all that matters. And that's the guy who I told there's more than one way to skin a cat. And then next thing you know, he's accusing me of killing cats. So that'll tell you the type of guy he is. We're gonna do this again. I should have never wrapped this around on the bottom. That's all right, snowblower yoga, right? Here we go. Lift with your legs. You know, you're strong like me. It's not a big problem, you know? So here, we'll put that out off camera. We'll wrap it around the top. And we'll bring it back home. Yeah, we're on a time crunch, so I can't drag you guys every angle of this repair. So the missus ain't feeling too well, so I can't listen to music. So we're just gonna occupy each other's time. Yeah, right. You and Hank would have had that done already. You and Hank would probably still be watching the coffee maker drip. And then once the coffee is ready, then you might start work. You know, you old guys, I work with you old guys. You guys have your habits. Habits. If you're doing... Yeah, absolutely. But don't forget, Wayne, we haven't had snow in a few years, so my belt change skills are a little lacking. You want to talk about my lawn tractor belt chain skills? That's a different ballgame. Eye on the prize. Getting better and better with each machine. And don't forget, if you haven't done something in a while, it's like riding a bicycle, baby. You're just riding a bicycle. All right, belt on. Now we gotta get this going. Alrighty, let's get the spring back on. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. All right, one in. Remember we said that belt seemed a little tight? Well, it's good now. All right, auger belt. Let's see if this one's gonna fight us so we don't have to split the machine. Yeah, me and Hank so quick, we always have time to sit down and have a coffee. Sit down and have a coffee and watch the young bloods, the young guns like me do all the work. And you guys could be the stupid advisors. You just advise. No. I'm joking. Again, Wayne. I love you guys. So at my shop, well, Wayne and Hank, what they're saying and doing, what I'm saying and doing, is exactly what goes on. And I believe in shop etiquette. 2 reasons. One day, I'm going to get old. And I'm going to be like Hank and Wayne. And Hank and Wayne, regardless, we joke around, right? They are very seasoned, well diverse, and very, very knowledgeable. Guys like me, especially ones that never went to school, or even ones that do go to school, they have a lot of stuff that's not taught in school. So guys like Hank and Wayne, I rely on. And since I'm a good student, I'm very successful because of guys like that. Now, keep that up. Wayne and Hank work with their minds. Because that's all they got left, we hope. Do you believe older guys like Hank and Wayne in a shop environment should be doing, we call it the back-breaking work? Tires, anything heavy, anything that says you have to use a lot of physical force, that's it. I can't use the correct word because it's not YouTube friendly, or maybe it is, but we're gonna keep it kid friendly because they don't know you know. But we take care of all the heavy work. And then the other guys like Hank and Wayne, they'll come in, they'll take credit for it, which is fine. And then they just relax. And then when I get to their age, I'm gonna have somebody like me do the same exact thing. Or I hope. It's not hopeful right now. We're struggling for good, young, thriving, muscular, handsome, bearded, mullet mechanics like me. So, I'm screwed. They're not. Let's get the auger belt down. So yeah, I should be doing all the brunt work, and they should just be guiding me, helping me, handing me tools, handing me a cup of coffee if I need one. You know, not every job, but certain jobs. You know, sometimes you go past the guy and be like, dude, what are you doing? Now, people like Wayne and Hank, they have this thing called pride. They'll do it. So it's up to guys like me in the shop to walk by and say, hey, bro, I got it. And then they'll give they're like a shy girl. Oh, no, I got it. Yeah. And you give them a little persistency, and they cave quick. So, they got to make them feel that they're still wanted and useful, and they can still do the job. You go in there, you take care of them, you do the job for them, or the hard part, and they go do the rest. You know what I mean? You gotta be a good co-worker. Can't spell team without me. And guys like Hank and Wayne, I rely heavily on them in the shop. 110%. And sometimes even if I don't, I still do, just to make them feel special. Because then they get to break my chops all day because I did something. Sometimes I do it on purpose. Sometimes I don't. That's a tough one to figure out. But keeps everybody happy. If everybody's happy, we're healthy. All right, I gotta get this belt out from underneath this pulley. I'm trying not to undo this pulley, which I can. I'm trying to manipulate. You don't want to bend anything. Come on. We're manipulating. See? From there. All right, we'll start it. Now remember, the key is out on this, so I'm going to start the belt on the auger pulley and then just give it a pull. Let snowblower science do the hard work. Push this forward. All right, so let's undo this. Release pulley tension. And then now we get to slide this belt. Come on. All right, let's squeeze it. And then let's let the gravity do its thing. Now, I'm nervous because I put this pulley on max tension. Now in MTDs, there's two ways to adjust belt tension, via the cable or the pulley. Okay, I am old school. For some reason, I have to do the pulley first. Don't ask me why. That's just the way I am. Okay, we're in. Good way to check if we are right is, let's just see, hold on, let's pull. Auger belt isn't spinning. Let's engage the auger belt. Let's give it a pull. Oh yeah, she's spinning. Oh, she's spinning. She's spinning, and we are winning. Alrighty. A little bit pressed for time. There's snow in here. So, hold up, kids. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go a little up. Alright, garage. Door open. Actually, we're going to get you guys a little low in case snow comes out. So what we're going to do is we're going to check to see if the auger engages. And then when we let go, does the auger disengage? Alright, so we're on. Choke. Now we had this thing topsy-turvy. I just want to give it a quick pull. Want to get the oil cycling through. Alright, choke, throttle, time for a good time, key is in. Is there gas in here? This thing is full of gas. Barn hole. Who's your daddy? Who is your daddy? Alright. Let's put this belt cover on, and when I get back from running my errand, I promised you guys I will do a community post for some of you guys with MTD snowblowers with upgrades, how we could stop this cool piece right here. You see how much belt is worn on this metal cover? It's protecting this. So this guy saved himself a couple of bucks down the line. All right, guys, hold on. I have to be somewhere at 4:24. All right, so 4:40 or 4:30ish, I have to leave. So let's just go back to the comments. Let's see what we got here. I know I missed a little. Let's put you back in here. Yeah, we were doing smack talk. Let's see what I missed. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, give me a couple of hours. I will do the friction disc and I will do the updated belt cover for you MTD guys. I'm going to try and find one for my John Deere 726. I have a couple of those styles, but they all look good. Okay, so John Deere snowblowers are made by two companies, Ariens or Murray. So I could give you the MTD one. It might work, it might not work, but the correct one would be Ariens or Murray. But let's see. My suggestion is I'm going to give you a Jeff Bezos link. Order it from Jeff Bezos. If it doesn't work, Jeff Bezos does free returns. Yep. Hello from Pablo. You have snow there, doing a live video. Thumbs up. Let's see how his video is to compare the right or the wrong way. So Jeff, tell me, what do you guys think? What's the right or the wrong way? What's up, Mick? How are you? Hope all is well. Let me see. I wouldn't mind having that snowblower. My old Chris and those older comes in. All right, Brett, shoot me a message of what type of electric start your snowblower is, and let's see if we can get you one. You know, you tell the missus something, she'll accomplish anything. Hey, look at, guess it's me out there to help you lift those snowblowers. I heard some grunting. Unfortunately, the missus is sick. She is bedridden. I wish I could help her. I am begging for her to come in and do a live with me. Unfortunately, she's either A, in school, or B, sick, or working. So we're trying to do something. A couple of people have sent us gifts, and I haven't opened them yet in a couple of months. I am holding out because we're together, you know? So we should do, we are Pat Day's performance. Okay, so customer back, afternoon, yes. So afternoon, yes. So like I said, I'm a little rusty crusty. It's been a few years. So that's it. All right, Brett, send me an email or shoot me. When we do a Ken Small Engine Live, make sure you have it there. And we can see if we can get you set up. Check to make sure your flywheel is geared. Because if your flywheel isn't geared, you're going to need a new flywheel and the electric start. I'm solely doing repairs because my eyesight, I do it mostly by feel and sound, legally blind. Hey, listen, like I said, it's like riding a bicycle. You do so many, that's it. Still flipping snowblowers around at 75, a little stiff the next day, but good to keep in shape even at 260 pounds. That's right, baby, it's all in the legs. Your legs are carrying those 260. They can pick up these 5-pound snowblowers, no problem. And then plus, once you have that guy's Chubby's meat in your hand, what is that, another 10 pounds? You know, you got Chubby's meat. You know, you're doing good. You're doing good. You would be surprised how many belt covers are worn right through when they come here. The upgraded ones are selling. See, that's good. That's good. All right, so Wayne, put in the comments. I know things are a little bit different, but how much are they? And do the belt covers come one piece or two pieces? Like if your belt cover's okay, can you do the metal one? Okay, I always use a wooden paint stick to push belts into position. They are free at paint shops. So is my screwdriver. It's free. I've always had it. But paint sticks are good too. With screwdrivers, you don't want to do too much or at a different angle. You don't want to damage the belt. I have yet to damage a belt. Knock on wood. So, we're good to go. Listen, like I said, how about this? Who's wrong? Me or Wayne? Should you use a paint stick or a flat tip screwdriver, a pry bar, anything? Who is wrong on how to finagle your belt inside the machine, right? This is crazy. This is crazy. Don't ask me why. This has to go in. Don't ask me why I'm so triggered by that. I don't understand how people say you did it wrong, but it's fixed. I don't get it. You did it wrong, but it's fixed. Or the machine is running, or the task at hand is achieved, right? Who is wrong, dummy? So that's my, let me plug you guys in. That's right, because you guys got that. So who's wrong? Who's wrong? Who did it wrong? Who did it wrong? Machine's fixed. Now, what would be a good thing to do is, what's quicker? Splitting the machine in half and putting it back together, or finagling the belts back and forth? Again, maybe it's just sheer luck. Listen. You do the way you wanted it. Just like, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there. I do it twice, so you do it nice, or I do it twice, and you're like, oh, screw this, and you find somebody else and say, I like the way he did. That's the beauty of YouTube. Yes, that's in there. We'll leave this. Let's do a time check, 4:30. 2 more minutes, and then I gotta wrap this up. I always use a P6 machine. Upgraded belt covers come as one piece. Suppose you could fabricate your own bag. So playing with metal is not a hard thing. You shape it. But then the other thing when I was talking about is what we missed, and what Wayne missed is MTD, the upgraded belt cover, has these humps here. And that's where these screws go into. On the other covers, there are no humps. So that means you're going to be nutting and bolting through this. No big deal. The issue is it's not a sealed surface anymore. So snow and slush and ice and all that stuff can get inside the belt cover, get on the belts, get on the clutch, get on the friction disc, and you might have performance issues. So there's that. But there you go. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Quick little video. Check out the video we posted today. It's a fun little video. Tell me what you think about that little mullet mythology. I know sometimes I talk out of my behind, but not this time. All right, guys. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Guess what? I will see you guys on the next episode of Pat Taste Performance. Later. And don't forget, check us out on the Instagrammer.